The TikTok girls are beefing. Let me tell y'all what the fuck is going on.
It all started with this guy. You could tell by the 18.
I'm just gonna give my 2 cents as a guy, like, because I seen this all over YouTube, or one of the people that I watch on YouTube, he started talking about it. So once after I watched about it, like him breaking up the whole story, I was like, oh, I have to go on TikTok and watch this. I did my whole investigation trying to figure out what is going on after seeing the whole video and like looking for these two ladies' pages and everything. And it's like, dang, and the person who originally made this video summarized the whole thing. I agree with her about the whole thing. Like, both girls took an L, but both girls took an L differently. Like, the girl that actually went on a date, I think her name was Cam, if I'm saying it right. She took a date. I wouldn't really say an L because she didn't know. Only thing that she took an L is that she sit there waiting for the reimbursement and was in shock. Was like just sitting there for like 45 minutes realizing like what took place. And I can understand like from certain people, you know what I'm saying, like when you dealing with a certain situation, you hear news, and this is coming from a therapist, you hear news, it's like stung you in a certain way, and you have to like sit there and process, oh, like, did this just happen to me? You know what I'm saying? You can't just, wow, you just got slapped in the face, like Chris Rock. The one that I said who took the most L, I won't even say the dude because he's a damn idiot. I'm sorry. You can't just sit there and play with people's hearts like that. And then you go in here and it's always be the ones that talking about God this and God that and have that in their bio. And then you go out there and do the mess. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing if a female does it. Like, it goes on both sides. Like, I just hate when people do that. The one that I feel like who stupid the most is the one who was giving the advice, Ashley. Like, and don't get me wrong, both of these ladies are attractive, but for Ashley's sake, you were in a situation on and off again with somebody for 2 years. Y'all broke up 2 days beforehand. He said 48 hours. He bring another girl there, tried to make you jealous about said situation, trying to make you look stupid about said situation. And instead of leaving you alone, right, and get with the next girl, if he ever is going to do some goofy stuff like that, he left her to come deal with you because your basically was easy licking. It is what it is. You're easy licking from if he had that much easier access to you, or where he could break up with you 2 days beforehand, get back with you, a way of sleeping with you without pretty much putting any sort of investment to you, I don't know what to tell you. And this is just and this is from my perspective, because this situation can go either gender. It could go, like, I know it was like 2 girls and 1 dude. It could become 2 dudes and 1 girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can easily, like, the genders can easily flip. My message about the lesson that could be learned in this situation, where it's like, if you're dating somebody, you have to be absolutely done of like situation that you dealt with in the past. You can't bring past situations into your present situation. You know what I'm saying? And if you are planning on rekindling with somebody, it shouldn't be like some game of, I'm going to leave, I'm going to get somebody else and you're going to take me back. You know what I'm saying? Or I done something and it's so easy for us to split apart. Like, it should be like, y'all should be going through the most in order for y'all to break up the first time. Not the 10th time, not the 20th time, not whatever time they on. I feel like it's absolutely absurd for any person to sit there and do something like that, in my opinion. Because I had this situation, not the exact situation, but like of me getting back with anybody, but I had an experience several experiences where if I dealt with somebody in the past, right, me and that person fall off, 2 weeks, I'm feeling it, I was upset, and I move on, and I'm talking to somebody else, or I'm not talking to nobody at all, and this person said person comes back and try to come back into my life and try to act like nothing happened, try to be best buds. And I ain't playing with that. Hell no. Like the worst situation where, not a situation for me, but the worst disrespect of that person, or one of these people tried to come back and try to talk to me, was like me and this person fall off because this person asked me a question about their performance. I'm an honest person. I want my relationship to be filled with honesty. I don't want to be filled with no lie or anything. So I'm going to tell that person my perspective and my truth on how I feel. I give my person my perspective. They didn't like it. She was immature and felt some sort of way. And we stopped dealing with each other after that. Months later, she spent back the block, asked me some stupid question about who gave her a number. I don't know, some question about that got nothing to do with me. Then say, hey, well, me and her was joking around about, like, playing the arcade, whatever the case might be. Long story short, she wants to go there. She want me to take her over there. She gonna leave her wallet at home and basically spend all the drinks on her. I am not with that, fam. I am not with that. I mean, like, if after, like, we went on a coffee date and then, like, hang out a couple of times and we talked about what can we actually do to make it better the second time around, then sure, I have no problem. I love spending my money. I have no problem spending my money on somebody that I am with and somebody that I'm dating. I have no issue with that. I do have an issue when if I'm spending my money on an individual and that individual gets up and leave. I don't want to feel like spending on somebody that's not my girl, or don't feel like I can feel comfortable with you while spending this money, because I ain't getting it back. You know what I'm saying? You eating and you drinking and you go off your own business and you could be probably talking to somebody who ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? And once I made that boundary clear, I say, hey, I'm busy. I got to do other things. I'm traveling. I got work to do. I got this clinic to run and all this extra stuff. Can you wait? Can we push it to next week? The person can't even do it. So, hey, it is what it is. But that's just all my 2 cents as a person, as a male. Like, if you moving on to the next person, make sure your previous chapter is in. And if your previous chapter is not over, don't add other people to your situation. So, that's all I have to say.